Hi, it's Anne from Unity Physiotherapy and Wellbeing. So, it's quote of the day or thought of the day Sunday, and I thought I'd share a few things around learning and integration, which is something I've been reflecting on following an integration module in the Integrative Somatic Trauma Therapy certificate I'm doing. So, one of the things that's really important is taking the time to slow down, to process, to reflect, and to integrate and to explore. Is really important. We take in information on a cognitive level, we create a cognitive understanding and meaning making, and then we need to see how that information is landing on a body level and blend those two together, the cognitive wisdom and the body knowing, the body wisdom, and then explore some more. And again, bring it back cognitive, meaning making, body wisdom, and really integrate that information. So when we take in information, it's always weaving into what we already know, and really slowing down can really create those deeper connections, deeper understandings. And one of the things that can happen is we need to unlearn sometimes what we thought we knew. And often that can be reflected, I think, by a lot of confusion. Confusion is good often in learning, and when it's really displacing what we thought we knew, there can be a lot of confusion, and it can feel quite unsettling, and it could really stimulate all sorts of things to be showing up in the body, and that has wisdom in itself. But when that's happening, that displacing of information, we really need to connect to compassion and curiosity. And that's so important in learning anyway, but more so when that's happening. So we can sometimes have that displacement and then replacing of information. And then there'll be other bridges and connections to other information going on as well. There's a lot that happens in learning, and there's just not a right or a wrong as we're often made to feel. And that's important to remember too. And it's also important, I think, to remember that we're always learning. It's not only when we're doing training in courses or we're starting a new job. So, really regularly taking that time to slow down and to integrate, to notice what's coming up on a body level, to connect, to really take that time to integrate, to explore. And one thing that came up in the module that really resonated was taking the time to celebrate. And there's many ways that we can celebrate with learning. We can celebrate our successes with learning. We can celebrate having taken the time to slow down, to allow ourselves to do that, to reflect and to integrate. And something someone said in the sharing in the module was about our own unique way of relating to the information. And I think that's something that's important to celebrate. We will all relate to information in our own unique way based on so many factors, our previous experiences with learning, what we already know, so many things come into that. And we can celebrate our uniqueness, the fact that that information is going to weave into all that we know. And it's going to create those deep connections and deep bridges and cross links. And yeah, so much we can celebrate with that. So really slowing down. There's not a right or a wrong. Connecting on a cognitive level, a body level, um, celebrating successes, and having compassion and curiosity. That's some of my reflections on learning and integration. Do share some of your thoughts as well. I'd love to hear them, and have a lovely day.